So if you're not able to tell, I'm in Paris, France, and I'm going to show you how you can travel for free. And if you can't tell that I'm in Paris, how about now? Is this more obvious? So if this is something that you don't already know about or are trying to find the complete guide, you'll find everything you need to know within a short little video. So I've traveled to all of these places for free. Some of these places both me and my wife were able to fly for free. Speaking of, make sure you stick around to hear how you can get buy one get one free flights on Southwest Airlines. You probably think that I'm making this up, and I guess technically I am, because I do have to pay the taxes of the flights, which comes out to $11.20 a round trip. I have gone to London, Shanghai, New York, Portland, Seattle, to Austin, Kansas City, Cancun, Milwaukee, New Orleans, Nashville, Washington, D.C., Bozeman, and I'm sure I'm forgetting some, but all of those flights were for free. Zero, nada. Some of those places I was using free airfare and a free hotel. And these are all my trips. You can go anywhere you want to go. Because both of us were going on these trips, we were getting thousands of dollars each year in free travel. This video is proof that travel doesn't have to be expensive and that you can do it for free. Plus, according to scientists, traveling is one of the most rewarding things that you can do with your money, so you might as well do it and do it for free. For people new to the channel, my name is Jake. I'm a 30-something living in Summer, USA with my wife and our dogs Archie and Harper. I'm a full-time worker, a part-time personal finance dabbler, a travel enthusiast, and that's pretty obvious. And for the rest of this video, I will be using footage from around my trip to Paris. The secret to traveling the world for free is credit card hacking. Side note, why does everything have to be a hack? Whether that's credit card hacking, house hacking, life hack. Side note, if you know of any life hacks, then leave me a comment. I'm always looking to add new ones. Credit cards will offer incredible bonuses just for signing up. People who understand the art of how the system works is able to use that to their advantage by signing up for said credit cards, meeting the minimum spend to get that bonus. They then get that bonus and use that to redeem it for free travel. They then move on to the next card and repeat that cycle over and over again. That's how I've been traveling anywhere in the world for absolutely free. Now, when it comes to doing this, there are some very important rules that you must always follow, because credit card businesses are very smart, not generous. They aren't just going to give you free things. American Express and Visa are over $20 billion businesses, and there's a reason for that. Because they are so savvy and want to keep bringing in those billions of dollars, they're constantly fighting over business. They're that creepy guy at the bar trying to bribe you to come home with them. You have to know what their traps are to make sure you don't fall into them. They will be dangling 50,000 credit card points or even 100,000 credit card points to try to entice you to sign up with them in the hopes that you're going to be like most Americans, who on average have an unpaid credit card bill of $6,569 and most times have an interest rate around 20%. The reason I'm letting you know this is because I want you to understand why they're giving you these sign-up bonuses. Keep in mind that if you're trying to get a lot of free travel, but in the process rack up a lot of credit card debt, you're not really traveling for free. You are smarter than them. You are not going to fall in their traps, and I believe in you. But to do this successfully, there are some very important rules, and here's what they are. First, and never spend any money that you wouldn't be spending normally. To get the bonuses, they will require you to reach certain spends. Some are really easy, like $1,000 in 3 months, and some are harder, like $5,000 in 3 months. You shouldn't think I'm gonna spend this extra money in order to get free travel, but instead I'm gonna put my normal expenses on this card until I reach that requirement. Then I'm gonna get the bonus for money that I was going to be spending anyways. Because I have rental properties or feel like I'm always in the process of rehabbing a property, I typically have enough spending to cover all these requirements. This is very important. You shouldn't spend more money than you have available or is outside of your normal spending. You do not want to go into debt for the sake of free travel. That just doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. So if you're worried about meeting the minimum spend and don't have rehabs or rental properties but still want to try this, you can try to prepay for some of your expenses. You can wait until you have a large expense coming up, like a medical procedure or back to school shopping. I've even heard of people trying to buy Visa credit cards to get that minimum spend out of the way. But ideally, you're not going to want to be doing anything tricky to meet that minimum spend. Rule number 2 is never pay any credit card interest. For almost every credit card out there worth getting, you are only charged interest if you don't pay off your balance in full by the time it's due. All you need to do is not spend money you don't already have, then pay off your credit card in full, then you pay 0 interest. Third, do not do this if you're about to get a loan on a house or a car. This is because there is a mild impact on your credit score each time you apply for a credit card. When you open up a new credit card, you may be dinged anywhere from 3 to 10 points temporarily, which isn't that big of a deal because if you're dropping from 760 to 750, that's not going to change a whole lot. And for someone who isn't planning to get a mortgage or a car loan in the next 8 to 12 months, this isn't going to make a big difference for you. Number 4, make sure you cancel your credit card. Some credit cards have annual fees and some are free. For those with an annual fee, I may use that for the remainder of the time to get more points with that credit card if I like them, but if not, I may keep it open for the year and just set a reminder to make sure that I cancel it so I'm not charged to keep that line open. For those free cards, there's 0 downside in keeping it open, so you may as well just enjoy it as an extra credit card, but I typically close them. It depends on whether I think I'm going to use them or not, or use those points. A little bit of foreshadowing: when it comes to Chase credit cards, I usually keep those open because Chase points are the best. I'm the best! Credit card offers typically change or requirements adjust, but as promised, I'm going to tell you how I got buy one get one free with Southwest Airlines for the course of 3 years. Credit card hacking was something that I had done in the past to get free flights, and when I moved back to my hometown, I knew that I was going to buy rental properties, and so I started an LLC. The next step was starting in 2020, which was a crazy time. We're all going to die. I started rehabbing a property, which I later tripled my money and got paid over $90,000 to do that. If you want to see more about that, I have it linked up above and down below. To make that more clear, to get the Southwest Companion Pass, which means that you can add a 1 companion for just the cost of the taxes to any flight that you're on, you need to get 125,000 points or take 100 flights in a calendar year. So with the credit card bonuses, I had 50,000 and 60,000, which means I had 110,000. And so what's great is that once you get the companion pass, you are able to add your designated guest for the taxes, which is $11.20, and you're already starting off with a lot of points. One of the other great things about the Southwest Companion Pass, besides being able to have someone to fly with you for free, is that it lasts for the year you get it, but then also the following year. So the trick is to get the personal credit card and then to get the business credit card. The next level move is to try to line it up to get it as soon as possible to max out your time. By March of 2020, I had the companion pass, which lasted until the end of 2021. 2020, I had all those free flights, and then in 2021, I had them as well. 2021 was an expensive year for me, and with all the flights and everything else, I ended up getting it again, so it's now 2022, and I still have those buy one get one free flights. Currently, Southwest has sign-up bonuses for their personal and business credit cards. For the personal credit card, you get a sign-up bonus of 40,000, and for the business credit card, you get 80,000. So after you meet the minimum spend, you now have the companion pass.
Not bad, not bad.
You might be thinking that I don't have a business, so how can I get that card? You are able to go to the IRS website and get an EIN number. So maybe you do dog walking, song singing, or even if you're thinking about starting a business, you can go get an EIN number to then get the business credit card. Let's start to answer some concerns you may have before we dive into some of the better credit cards out there. Kind of already touched on this, but I will say it again, that if you're not able to pay off the credit card at the end of the month, do not get a credit card. We touched on this as well, but won't turning credit cards hurt my credit score? Yes, you may be dinged a couple points, but normally your credit score may be fluctuating in the course of the month anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. If you're worried you don't have a business, well, you can go to the IRS website and get an EIN number, so that solves that problem. When it comes to Chase credit cards, which are the best, and I'll talk about that next, you are only able to get 5 credit cards every 24 months, so keep that in the back of your mind, as that's known as the 5-24 rule. Real original, I know. So here are some good credit card options if you're looking now currently, but if this is in the future, you may want to check NerdWallet or the Points Guys, which has current up-to-date information, which is usually pretty good. You may also want to look into the Southwest Companion Pass or to see what those offers are, because to be honest, that is the holy grail of travel rewards hacking. But credit card option number 1 is the Chase Sapphire Preferred Card. NerdWallet gives them a score of 5.0. There is an annual fee of $95, and they do have a sign-up bonus of 60,000 points. The recommended credit score is 690 to 850. Chase points are also the best points because you're able to redeem them for hotels or cars, or even transfer them over to Southwest to get you added points over there. I also went to Shanghai, China and back for 93,000 points, so 60,000 can get you most places in the world, so that's not shabby. Credit card number 2 is the Capital One Adventure Card. NerdWallet gives them a score of 4.7. They have an annual fee of $95, and they have a sign-up bonus of 60,000 points. The recommended credit scores are between 690 and 850. Full transparency, I've not used the Capital One credit cards. I have tried in the past and it just didn't work out for whatever reason, but it does come highly recommended across multiple sites. Now, if you don't want to have an annual fee, a good option would be the Bank of America travel card, which NerdWallet has as a score of 3.8. There is no sign-up fee. You do get a lower introductory bonus of only 25,000 points. Recommended credit scores would be 690 to 850. And then again, this is something that I haven't used but does come highly recommended, and if you're looking to get a free option or to try this process out, this is not a bad place to start. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a better idea of how to travel for free. And if you want to help me grow the channel, then tap that like button, and if you want to be around for when I post my next video, do not forget to subscribe. And if you want to see some of my free travels, then check out Jake Miller Does Travel, and I'll see you guys next time.